Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Perfetta.
Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
Zanarach. Mali muzamit. Perfetta.
The only kin who count are the kin that are left standing at the end of the war. Let's focus on making that our kin, not theirs.
Zum ilem dat nete.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Zum ilem dat nete. Unavochni tlohoni.
Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Zum ilem dat nete. Zenakas pipatne.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Zenakas pipatne. Unavochni tlohoni.
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Na oko kiza zivo.
It's always the little things you remember, and with you it's pretty much the only thing he recalls, that you were little. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Says you. Seems like a peculiar item. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. You're bruised. Hey, tough guy. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach, those willing to bend down and help you pick up your boots. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. He won't let anyone know you can't swim. He assumes that's what you meant. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
Monibasa, Gendrana Mala.
She's not unhappy with your progress, but you still have a lot to prove.
Monibasa.
You should know, practice makes perfect. She says nobody is perfect. That's why you practice.
Aplitonumuta.
She'll see you at the village square.
Tropalo. Aplitonumuta.
She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. It's your own future you're risking by not caring for the environment. The next generation will... You... He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what... He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Can't see.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. You'll continue to build on the basics. Talent will only take you so... She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. You've always followed your... She worries about you. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're... There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you. She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Kalina? Asana yotutupu.
If confidence is silent and insecurity is loud, she thinks you're
Kalina?
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Katja Toppoluta.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Boilakudo Ansonbara.
She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them more. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. Training with Muma will make you feel better. It always does. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial artist, after all. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics. He's curious to see what you've found. He's learned. The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next.
Kodo tuku.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Anaro lote.
Says being on time would be better yet.
Anaro lote. Kodo tuku.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes.
Andro? Amun.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Taifanana numa. Tateko baba sakting.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Pial kanamunt. Taifanana numa.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Pial tu ma kanyala no toro.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Boila kodo.
Reminds you that the best way to get someone... Catchy.
Kanamunt.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Bola kamunum rutna.
She's happy you appreciate what others do for you.
Pala. Anoraka. Andro?
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and...
Ariarochenu. Inyada aldo.
Your Muma
Amun.
says a good rest makes you ready for rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensi. Kamanu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Inyada aldo.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Antoro.
Lupa Lupin is a problem older than you.
Ora sabut. Kodo tuku. Katyak dopoluta.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Kodo tuku.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you.
Decentende. Inadabsunka.
She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.